This isn't going to end well for you, Blake. Sorry.
What if I told you that Blake Lively might be on the verge of losing everything, and Justin Baldoni is the one pulling the strings? The drama between these two Hollywood stars has hit a boiling point. And just when Blake thought she had the upper hand, Justin made a move that may have just left her completely blindsided. The final verdict isn't even out yet, but industry insiders are already speculating that Blake could be spiraling. And if the rumors are true, Justin may have just dealt a major blow she never saw coming. But here's the thing, this feud didn't start overnight. In fact, if you look closer, the warning signs were there all along. And now, it's all boiling over in ways no one expected.
None of it was just due to the fact that she seems like a rather person.
It's no secret that Hollywood is filled with hidden rivalries, but this one, it came out of nowhere. Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively were never exactly close, but their recent legal battle has exposed a much deeper feud, one that's getting uglier by the day.
Yet to see one of her complaints borne out. In fact, all of the ones I've seen have been undermined by his hardcore proof in text messaging and so on that puts a totally different light on her horrific allegations. Then you see what she actually said and wrote. It's very different.
Behind the scenes, insiders whisper that things are far more intense than what the public sees. Blake, once a media darling with an untouchable reputation, is reportedly struggling to stay in control. Meanwhile, Justin, he's playing the long game, and from the looks of it, he's winning. But how did we even get here? Because if you think this drama started in the courtroom, you'd be dead wrong. Sources suggest that the tension was already brewing long before the legal battle went public. Blake may have underestimated Justin, and now it seems like she could be facing unexpected consequences.
She decided to blame him, and boy, did she open up a hornet's nest and learn, be careful what you wish for, because now you've got the fight you asked for, and you're not winning it.
Blake thought she had control of the narrative, but Justin wasn't about to sit back and let things slide. According to insider whispers, Justin made a behind-the-scenes power move that caught Blake completely off guard. It wasn't just about legal strategy, it was personal.
She's kind of branded herself as like the ultimate feminist.
Hollywood insiders claim that Justin has been working closely with key players who could shift the tides in his favor. And Blake, she's realizing she might not have the influence she once thought. There are even rumors that Justin may have unreleased receipts, documents, conversations, or even witness testimonies that could dismantle Blake's case entirely. If true, this could explain why she's reportedly scrambling to do damage control behind the scenes. But here's where it gets even more intense. Could this be the moment where everything unravels for Blake? Drop a comment below with your thoughts.
Justin does a better job, in my opinion, of providing receipts and showing full context.
Blake Lively has always been a master at shaping media narratives, but this time, the public isn't buying it. Reports suggest her PR team is working overtime to spin the situation in her favor, but every time they make a move, another shocking twist surfaces.
They released the cut of the movie. He didn't even get to see it. He was the director of the film, the producer of the film, the guy who got the rights to the film, the one who's supposed to be in control. He didn't even get to see it. He was in the basement at his own movie premiere. And then she had the nerve, because she had 2 minutes of bad publicity when the film hit, to come out and try to blame it all on him.
Recent paparazzi photos show her looking noticeably stressed. And sources close to her say she's been venting about how unfair this entire ordeal has become. But here's what's even more telling. Some of her allies in Hollywood have gone silent. Could it be that they don't want to be linked to her downfall? It's a brutal reality in Hollywood. When the tides turn, even the biggest stars can fall fast. And right now, it looks like Blake's scrambling to keep her place in the industry.
On Monday, they're going to court because two things. Blake is trying to gag them. I don't think that's going to go through. How can you try to say you're playing this in the press when the entire reason we got here was because you tried to play this in the press? Like, you went to the New York Times to try to take him down.
While Blake is making headlines, Justin is doing the exact opposite. His approach? Stay quiet, move strategically, and let the facts do the talking. Unlike Blake, who seems to be grasping at straws to control the narrative, Justin is keeping things airtight.
She is accused of having turned the whole cast of It Ends With Us against Justin.
Many believe this is a calculated move, letting Blake's own actions speak louder than anything he could say. And guess what? It's working. The more Blake reacts publicly, the worse she seems to look, while Justin remains composed and seemingly untouchable. There's a lesson here. Sometimes silence is the loudest statement you can make. And in this battle, it's becoming clear that Justin might just be playing the smarter game.
We just went through Justin's 179-page lawsuit, and I am shook.
Hollywood is a cutthroat world, and when a scandal like this erupts, people choose sides fast. While some of Blake's closest allies are still standing by her, others seem to be distancing themselves. Certain A-listers have been noticeably absent from her defense, and that speaks volumes.
It's part of being in the public eye. She's just used to being Hollywood's golden girl.
Meanwhile, Justin is gaining quiet support from unexpected places. Some of the same industry figures who previously stayed neutral are now rumored to be aligning with him, perhaps because they see where this battle is really heading. If the whispers are true, Blake might be facing a turning point in her career sooner than expected. The question is, will she fight back, or is she already preparing for damage control?
And she's basically saying that she does not want to sit down for a deposition with Brian Friedman. Like, I know that this girl grew up rich and privileged, but how rich we talking? You know what I'm saying? Because does she think she's just like a princess that she can just be like, I don't like your lawyer?
Here's the wildest part. The final verdict hasn't even been reached, yet Blake is already showing signs of losing control.
And she had such thin skin that after having a couple negative things happen to her for a month, she had to blame him. She decided to blame him.
Between her frantic PR moves, strained public appearances, and industry insiders spilling tea left and right, it's clear that things are unraveling fast. Could she be sensing the inevitable? Some sources claim that Blake has been privately expressing regrets about how things have played out, while others insist she's still in full denial, convinced she can turn the tides at the last minute. But here's the harsh reality. Once Hollywood turns on you, bouncing back is nearly impossible. And if the rumors are true, Justin may be holding on to game-changing evidence that could make recovery even harder for Blake.
In Hollywood, my own position is she's absolutely ruined her brand. She has started a fight she cannot win. She does appear like an Amber Heard to me.
At this point, one thing is clear. This battle isn't over yet, but Blake might already be fighting a losing war. The industry is watching, fans are speculating, and if Justin truly has the upper hand, Blake's career could be headed for a major shakeup. But could there be one last shocking twist that flips the script in her favor? Or is the damage already done? I want to hear what you think. Will Blake find a way to bounce back? Or is this the beginning of the end for her Hollywood reign? Stay tuned, because this drama is far from over,